Yeah. I did, but it's... Well, welcome. Glad to see all folks here tonight. My name is Gary Novoselsky, and I'm the chair of the Bergen County Green Party. And I want to thank everybody for coming out on a cold night to our forum. This is one in a series of forums. We've had a couple before. The one was on the Israeli-Palestinian situation, one on the healthcare situation, and so tonight's, I guess, the third of the series. So what I want to do first is introduce the guy who put most of this together and who planned and executed the publicity and the room and everything else, and that is a longtime member of Bergen County Green Party. I'm going to turn over the proceedings to him, and that would be our own Alvin Meyer, please.
Sure. Good evening, folks. First, I'd like to ask for a minute of silence for all those that are the martyrs of the resistance in Honduras. So, if you wouldn't mind, a moment of silence. In my halting Spanish, I'll say, Viva la resistencia. Resistencia.
Viva la resistencia.
Right on.
Viva.
Power to the people. Our speakers have witnessed the brutality shown to those who have resisted the golpe of 28 June that deposed the democratically elected President Manuel Zelaya. Despite the virtual blackout of the corporate-controlled media, we will learn tonight from our panel of speakers about the ongoing struggle in Honduras to regain the democracy of the people. We are honored to have two members of a solidarity delegation that went to Honduras in October of '09. We have Heather Cotton and Lucy Paguada. Our first speaker, Heather Cotton, professor of history at LaGuardia College in Long Island City. Professor Cotton is a teacher, writer, and activist. She became involved in Latin American solidarity work in the 1970s and is a member of the Long Island SOA Watch, the School of America's Watch. She will speak about the SOA involvement with the coup d'etat in Honduras and the situation of education and the repression of teachers by the golpistas in Honduras. Our second speaker, I'm going to introduce everybody at the same time. Lucy Paguada, a Honduran American, is a leading member of Honduras USA Resistencia. Lucy will inform us about the issues that prompted the oligarchy and the SOA-trained military chiefs to depose President Zelaya. She will describe for us the resistance movement of workers, farmers, and students that have formed in defense of their president and their democracy. Lastly, we're very happy to have Arya F. Jenkins of the Fort Lee Peace Vigil and a friend of Andres Quinteros, who's an initiator of the Spanish language broadcast of Democracy Now! Mr. Quinteros has spent the last 90-plus days confined in the Brazilian embassy in Honduras with President Zelaya, and has issued a statement about the dire situation that has developed in that country, those responsible for it, and what we can do to support the struggle for justice in Honduras. Ms. Jenkins will read the Contreras statement for us tonight. At the conclusion of our guest's presentation, each of us will, which will last 30 minutes or less, there will be a question and answer period. Cards will be distributed to everyone so they can write their questions down. And I guess without further delay, let's welcome our first speaker, Professor Heather Cotton.